As an archaeologist, I've been involved in changes that have happened in Elizabeth Quay over the last 5 years or so. We were engaged by the builders of this amazing building over here, which is the Ritz-Carlton and an apartment block, to do studies on their piece of land so that they could get permission to build those buildings, because underneath where they want to build, we thought would be the foundations of Barrack Street Jetty, which was built in 1840 and was finally covered over through a landfilling episode about 1900. When we came to do our excavation works, and we used very large machinery, we had 8-ton diggers with us helping us to move all the modern fill that's sitting on top of where the archaeology was. About 1 metre below the surface was the actual jetty itself. It's about 8 metres wide and it was over 300 metres long, and it's entirely made out of limestone. We don't know exactly who built the jetties. We would think, given the time that they were built in, that it was most likely convict labour as well as some free labour. We know that the Pier Street Jetty was designed by Mr. Reveley. He was Western Australia's first architect. So one of the unusual things that we found through the archaeology, and this is why we do archaeology, is that it tells a different story that the records can tell you. So we knew from the newspaper articles that the Barrack Street Jetty was used to unload really heavy goods like rocks and blue metal for the roads and that kind of sort of more road building and construction goods, and that the William Street Jetty on this side was used to unload all the household goods like all the plates and the other bits and pieces. But in the archaeology, when we're excavating off the side of the jetty, we came across all these clay pipes. They come from the 1880s, they've never been used, and they're all broken in set places. And it's a jettison cargo. It's been broken coming into Perth, and someone's looked at it and gone, I'm not going to take that home, and they've chucked it off the side of the jetty. And there it's lain under the water since the 1880s, and then we've come along and excavated it out. Archaeology is amazing, and I love it, because wherever you go, no matter where in the world, wherever people have been, is that there are stories beneath your feet. So you can walk around in any city and through the science of rubbish, where you get to look at what people have left behind and the stories that can tell you about what they used to do when they were there back in time. And it could be 20 years ago, or it could be 100,000 years ago. So just think about where you are now and what's underneath your feet and the stories that that can tell.